Hello, everybody. This is Elisha Keating from wisdomseekers.net, and we're here today with an interactive, please, one question per person. And hi, Maddie. How are you doing? Your hair looks lovely today, by the way.
I look what?
Your hair looks wonderful today. Yeah,
Thank
shock, right?
you.
I know, left field.
It looks like a big mess, but on here it doesn't look too bad.
Well, it looks really good.
Thank
Good.
you.
Yeah. And as I said, this is an interactive, one question per person. We're definitely not going to make it 3 hours. We're definitely not going to make it for till 3 o'clock. I'm pretty certain of it because the energies are a little intense. We'll do the best we can. But first of all, we're going to talk a little bit about the eclipse.
Well, I'm not sure if this is on the eclipse, but it kind of would work into it being that this is for the next week ahead. So,
Yeah,
but
it's
the eclipse energies are intense this time.
it's in Pisces, you were saying.
Yes. So it could be highly emotional for a lot of people.
Wherever your Pisces is, if it hits your Pisces, you're going to have fun.
Yeah, I don't know. I have to check and see where my Pisces is because I couldn't see one on my natal chart anywhere. But somebody said that you got Pisces someplace in your chart.
You have to have it somewhere. But whether it's in the zone, it may not be. Hi, Eva. So, but regardless, if other people are having an emotional reaction, chances are, even with your not, it doesn't hit your chart, that you will feel the river, the energy coming out, sort of like the concentric circles from stone being thrown into the water. It will affect you somehow.
Yeah,
So
yeah. So just be prepared.
yeah. and
So I have a little.
if you make mistakes and do wrong things, just think of it as, oh, I chose to make my life interesting, didn't I?
Well, nothing's ever wrong. It's if it's a bad choice, it's a learning experience.
Yeah. So like for instance, with you book a plane and you think it's the same airport, but it turns out to be a different airport. I mean, it's just an experience.
Pretty expensive experience, but an experience.
Yes, true. So Ava says Pisces rules her seventh house of partnership. What
Oh,
she wants to know what your rising sign is, Maddie.
I have no idea. I
You
don't know
know,
what my time of birth is.
they can extrapolate it back from how things are now to your birth.
Really?
Yeah,
Who?
I happen to know my time of birth, so I'm okay.
I wished I did. I don't even think if my mom was alive. I don't. I think I did ask her at one point, and she's like, "I had 5 kids. You think I'm going to freaking remember when you were born?"
But did she? Yeah, I remember when my kids were born, though I had three.
I kind of. I remember when Charity was born, 5:27 a.m.
Yeah,
And I do have Destiny's little arm bracelet from when she was in the hospital and her time was on there, but I can't remember.
but did your mom ever tell you when was it morning, night?
Morning, early
Okay,
morning,
early, like 3 o'clock in the morning, kind of.
more like maybe a between 4 and 6 o'clock.
Okay, so that narrows it down there. So then you use your pendulum. I guess it guesstimated.
So I'm going to read this little blip before we get going, if that's all right.
Sounds good. Well,
Okay,
you do that. I will be right back. Keep on talking until I'm back.
just talk amongst yourselves. So today is the astro update for Sunday, September 15th. The delightful Venus Jupiter connection remains strong today, peaking early this morning. Its subtle energy can bring significant blessings or larger than life miracles. Oh, I think we could all use a larger than life miracle, couldn't we? It's a day to treat yourself, do something to celebrate yourself, buy yourself a gift. Treat myself. I'm treating myself doing housework and finishing my neighbor's fence. I promised I'd help her paint it because she's old and can't do it. Next week, a look ahead. There's a partial lunar eclipse next week, and that hits Monday. I think Pacific Standard Time or daylight time, it's about midnight. So just watch for that. We can already feel the energy building as the moon approaches its full phase. The full moon will be in the sign of Pisces, and we are also feeling the eclipse energies intensifying. Pisces is a water sign, so we often see weather events involving rain, wind, and floods during this time. Not for us. I checked our weather. It's supposed to be nice. Thank goodness. Hurricane Francine is still causing issues in the States, but it could be much worse. Symbolically, the eclipse represents something in our personal lives that is being washed away out to sea. So I guess this will be where we are getting rid of a lot of old negative energies
We've been
and
doing that.
welcoming in the new.
We've been doing that for quite religiously for about a month or so now. Because people talking to me and they're telling me that what's going on, and I've listened to them for years, some of these people, and it's the same old, same old.
Mm-hmm.
So they're getting rid of we are getting rid of a lot of old stuff right now.
Yeah, that's what they say. Anything that is not for our highest good, that will not allow us to move into the 5D energies,
Mm-hmm.
um, will be gone.
Yeah, I agree with that.
What else have I
That's
got
why
here?
when I tell people to go up to the 5D and I said, just watch all that stuff fall off, it's because it can't go there.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm surprised that Marianne doesn't have anything on here about the eclipse.
But she did have good news, though.
Oh, I missed
Uh,
that.
She
Her-
said that her tumors got a lot smaller. Yeah, I was
That's
quite excited
that's
about that.
very good.
Yeah.
Um, I'm just trying to see if she's even got a little bit of a blip. Oh, here we go. The lunar eclipse. So it's the 17th and 18th, I guess, if you're depending on where you live.
Right, because I think in Australia it'd be 18th, right?
Yeah.
So I think it's North America that will be able to see the eclipse. Because from what
We're
I
supposed
read,
we are supposed to be able to see it.
yeah, according to what I read, but I'm not sure about BC because they were talking about Eastern Canada, right?
Oh,
We'll see. I mean,
well, I'm going to try and stay awake for it.
I haven't been
I
able to
fall
stay
asleep
up past
about
11 lately.
8 o'clock, and then I wake up around 11 o'clock, so I should be good to go.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, no, I've been passing out at 11 o'clock lately.
Yeah, yeah, lots. Well, mind you, I've been doing an awful lot of
Physical activity.
labor, as in.
Yeah.
So I'm tired when I go to bed. I'm ready for my bath, and I mean, even Charlie doesn't bother me. Actually, I've been letting him sleep outside all night in his bed because I'm tired of him waking me up.
Good
Thank God he
choice.
doesn't go farther than his bed. So this says patience, trust, fate, karma, vulnerability, and healing. The universe is helping you tie up loose ends, hence the getting rid of anything that's negative and not for our highest good, and aligning you with the right people whose energy aligns with yours. Have patience as these people find their way to you. You are preparing to finally step fully into the next chapter of your journey. For many, this is an emotional time as grief takes center stage. Karmic endings become apparent, and old memories resurface so healing can finally take place. Your body will be extra sensitive at this time, so take it easy and be kind to yourself. So just rest, relax, meditate. They say journaling is really good time for manifesting right now.
Right now is an optimal time for manifesting because as we let go of the old, the new has to come in.
Yeah, well, that's it. And we have to let go of the old stuff to make room for all that new stuff to come in.
Yes, and as long as you have your mind set on one thing, a new thing cannot come in
And I
because
was
there's no room.
listening to a meditation this morning about um, bringing the energy down into your heart and imagining your heart opening up like a big flower to receive all of this new energy that we're getting in.
Yeah, roses are a high vibration. Roses are
Okay.
one of the highest
Normally I do a
vibrations.
lotus flower, but maybe
Yeah,
roses.
lotus would be high vibration too.
And then it says, people's true intentions, true colors will be revealed, so pay attention.
I think that basically means we're becoming authentic. And with you're an authentic a-hole, it's going to be shown. If you're not or not, that will also be shown.
Okay, my goddess, I turned the volume down. I'm one step ahead.
So there's a new
Julie,
name, Morgan David. Hello, Morgan David. At the,
mm,
yeah. Anyhow, I think we can start
okay.
if you want.
So, well, you just read Eva. She says, good afternoon, Elijah and Maddie. Pisces rules your seventh house of partnership. Yeah, I would love to know what my rising sign is because it really would help when I'm trying to research.
Why don't you ask Patricia? Maybe she can do it.
Well, I have had somebody do a chart for me. Jen, do you remember Jen from New York?
Yeah, but
But
Patricia
because she
seems to
didn't have
be,
my time of birth, it's just the
but
generic.
I mean, maybe Patricia can take it back to find out your time of birth.
I'll have to ask her if she comes on today. I'll ask her. She better come on today. I brought my cards out just for you, Patricia.
She comes on just a little later in the day.
Well, hopefully.
Yeah.
I'm going to say because we're going to have a very short thing if this is the only questions we have.
You know what? That might be the universe saying, look after yourself.
Although we always say that and then they all start coming on.
That's true.
Yasmin says, hey, ladies. I want to know, what does D think about me?
Let's see. D. I think we did this last week too, right? I'm not sure, but I'm getting the same sitting on the fence kind of, wow, you're a lot of woman for me. More, it's like, wow, you're a lot of energy. I'm not sure I could handle that the full power of your personality. And not saying that you should change your personality, because if you change your personality, that's going to mess up a relationship just as fast. But he finds you. I don't think his personality is as strong as your personality, and he doesn't know how to deal. He does not know how to deal with it. And that's not to say that he doesn't like you. It has nothing to do with like or dislike. It's his ability to deal with who you are. So he hasn't run away. That's the only thing I can tell you for sure.
Well,
He's still there,
that's a good sign.
but the look on his face is, oh, I don't know how to do this. Okay.
Next we have Angie. Hi, Angie. How are you? Hi, both. How will Ree take it I want to stop communication as I don't think he is interested and probably wants different things. Will he fight for me? Um, I thought we got on so well.
Let's see. He's just lazy. And I'm sorry about that. He's just, if it doesn't fall in his lap, he's not going to do anything. And you did get along really well. And it's not that you have things that you need that are different. He doesn't have anything, hasn't not got any set ideas. He doesn't know if he wants a family. He doesn't know if he doesn't want a family. He just lives life as it comes to him. And he hasn't thought things through. Will he fight for you? Again, he's lazy. If it falls in his lap, he'll fight for you. If he doesn't fall in his lap, no, he'll walk away and try the next lady. I'm sorry about that.
Angie, that doesn't sound like it's very promising.
He doesn't sound like he's ready to have a relationship that will make, because a relationship, you have to work at it. Good, bad. If you want a bad relationship, you don't work at it. If you want a good relationship, you're always constantly working at it. And he's not working. I mean, it fell in his lap. He had a good time. Sort of thing.
Yeah, I'd just say don't waste your time.
Yeah. It's funny.
Well,
People ask me these questions and I look at the energy between them and I think, waste of time. But that's not the question they asked me, so I don't say that. And women are not going to go, oh, the psychic said don't waste your time, so I'm not going to waste my time. They're still going to try. Still comes out to be the same answer. It just takes longer. Hmm.
well, this is it. Eva's our last question. I can't believe that we have nobody on.
Well, like I said, maybe it's just because my energy is really low.
Hmm.
Because the universe usually does that. When my energy goes low, I don't get readings. And my energy is at this point rather low. But Morgan David might have something to say.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Um, Eva says, my question. Oh, here we go. Not really, just a couple.
Yeah.
She says, thank you for answering. Eva says, my question is about a painting I made at art class. I got lost somehow. It got lost somehow. Is it still there and will I find it? Or did someone take it intentionally? It was very large, so it is a mystery. It is gone. I'm just going to check my tomatoes.
Okay. Anyhow, when I read that earlier and I looked at it, and I think somebody really liked what you painted. And I'm not saying it was the right thing for them to do, but I do think it might have been taken. Hopefully they will have a change of heart and bring it back, and you'll find it in a half obvious place. But yes, I do think somebody took it with because they're a low class human being. But if they're smart, they will bring it back because that energy belongs to you, not to them.
Mm-hmm. Bring them some bad juju.
Yeah. What did you get for that, Maddie?
I got that somebody also took it.
Yeah. Perfect.
Well, we got time to kill. Let's ask the pendulum.
Yeah.
Did somebody take Eva's picture? Yes.
And did they
Will
like?
will they return the picture? Big fat yes. Hard
Yeah.
yes.
Because I think they feel guilty about it. And it's almost like they took it to show somebody else. But it has something to do with the colors you used. They really like the colors, the shapes, the formations. I think were pretty.
So the energy was they were drawn to her energy.
Yeah. and they're low class energy, so but they're trying to rise above. Okay.
Hi, Firefly. Yes, we are well. Do you have a question for us? Because we're sorely lacking in questions today. How does Scorpio feel about me? Thank you. Oh, Angie said, I was hopeful. It's a shame.
You know what? This is something I tell well, not now, but I used to tell my kids and a lot of other women. You have to kiss a lot of toads before you find your frog. And that alludes to the where you kiss a frog and he turns into a prince. But hey, Lily,
Hi, Lily. Hi,
let's
Jennifer.
see, Scorpio, Firefly, Scorpio.
Yes, Firefly, it is much quieter this Sunday.
He's really attracted to you, and it's quite a physical attraction, but he's also intrigued by you caught him. The female mystique. He's caught a little bit of your female mystique, and he's being drawn in. It's just a little bit right now. It's going to take a while. So be mysterious. Have that female mystique. You know where you where you behave less than blatant. How would you say that? Where instead of giving everything all at once, you sort of show it behind a fan or something like that. Show the mystique. Show only your eyes to begin with, sort of, so to speak. The more mystique you can make, the more he's going to be intrigued by you. The more he thinks you have more depth that you sort of hint at, the more he's going to be intrigued. Because right now he finds you extremely physically attractive and
Nice.
quite intense about that. But to keep a Scorpio, you need to go beyond that. Hey, anyhow, Angie, I'm sorry about that. And I'm just a psychic. I could be 100% wrong. So I'm not just a
Well,
psychic, but
um, I mean, you'll know what the energies feel like, Angie. You should know. You should be able to pick up if the interest is there, if he wants to fight for you.
yeah.
It's hard to say.
And it depends on his emotional age. If his emotional age is 15, no. But with his emotional age gets to be like 35, 42, yeah. But he doesn't feel very mature.
Well, just don't waste a whole lot of your time on it. That's
Yeah,
all I can say.
exactly. Yeah.
There's a lot of fish in the sea, as they say. Jennifer says, hello, lovely ladies. I hope you're doing well. We are doing well. I hope you're also doing well, Jennifer. Lily says, hi, ladies. How are you today? I have some days. I try to think, no thought. I always read that when you are thoughtless, you're in the brink of a sudden change. Is that right? It feels positive to me, though.
The less you can think, the better off you are. Because which is true. Because when you don't think, then you can hear what the universe has to tell you. And yes, if you don't think, you are on the brink of this change because you can hear when the universe says, turn left, don't go straight. And that's a very simplified version of it. But
I'd say if you can't think, good for you.
yeah, because thinking is a bane. It really is.
I can never shut my mind off. Firefighter, so she says, quieter for you this Sunday. Yes, yes, yes. Eva says, thank you. I really hope to find it because it was unfinished and I have a strong desire to finish it. It was in rainbow colors with dark gray self-portrait in the middle with me looking grumpy. That going on with the energies that are out there today?
But the rainbow colors around grumpy, that works, right? Because that's exactly what you said earlier. We're dropping the old to let in the new.
Mm-hmm.
So it sounds like a really good,
Well, it looks like that's a good energy clearing painting then.
yeah.
Firefly says, "Oh wow, we feel on the same wavelength. Not show everything. That's me. Okay."
I'm not talking about hiding who you are. I'm talking about unveiling slowly.
Mm-hmm.
That's a
Yeah,
difference.
just don't give everything all at once.
Never, never, ever. Always, men are always intrigued when there's something more that you can always, when you can shock them, not in a bad way, but oh God, I didn't expect that from you. Then they stay intrigued. If they
Mm-hmm.
think they know everything about you, you're not so interested. Yeah.
Um, uh,
That's
uh, 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 Female mystique is subtly.
yeah, subtle.
Oh, back up, asshole. Sorry, I did not miss you. I just my all of a sudden comments come up, so my page is moving up, and
Yeah, yeah. Jen L used to have a lot of trouble with that.
um, asshole. Hello, ladies. When will I meet my future spouse? Thank you. Ah, there's Patricia. I've got my cards ready for you.
Okay, Sel, I can give you a when you should meet him this fall, or if it's not this fall, it'll be next fall. So be open, be clear, be empty, and allow the new to come in, because it is when the weather becomes a little drier, which is, like fall for me, is the weather is when the plants become dry and they change color, right? And that's what I'm seeing is the trees having a change of color. I'm not sure where you live, but if you live in the northern hemisphere, the fall, it's sometime in the late fall. Good luck with that. Stay open, stay free.
Um. Okay, where was that? Okay, and then we have Eva saying Eva Mystique is subtly done. Firefly says thanks, Elijah. Jennifer says we've been seeing different entities in our bedrooms. Is this the same house you've been living in, Jennifer?
It's always had problems with negative entities.
Huh. In the rest of our home and feeling negative energy in our basement, even feeling things watching us through our windows at night. My 3-year-old granddaughter is seeing things and describing them. What is happening? We did have sewers underground worked on from April until the end of August. Does that have anything to do with it?
It
That they
absolutely does. And I'll tell you what, I told you this to do this before and it worked then. Go out and have a family pit party. If you can have a small bonfire in the back, and because I don't know what the weather's like down there, but if you can have a bonfire in your backyard, just a small one, have fun, roast marshmallows, make s'mores, sing, laugh, and laugh and things like that. That will push them away. Laughter always pushes away negative entities. And I know this for a fact because we lived in a house that was so haunted, and it had a extremely negative entity in it. And it used to attack about 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. And the four of us would sit in bed and we'd laugh and we'd joke. And the more we laughed and the more we joked and the more we sang, the further and further and further away this entity would go.
well, they can't survive.
They can't survive happy.
No.
And unfortunately, the ground you're on I feel the ground is tainted on where you are. So push that joy energy out and then plant it in the four corners or the corners of your property,
Oh,
up and down. But
Jennifer,
joy.
I'm jealous. It's going to be in the upper 80s this week where she is.
Whoa, yeah, well,
We're cooling right down. We're heading into our fall and we're going into it fast.
yeah, it's like 20 degrees.
Like from one day to the next. I was in my pool one day, the next day it's like, nope, the water's cold. Because once the nights get cool here, that's it. Pool season is over.
Yeah, that's for sure. So,
Um,
so you that's something you've done before, you can do it again.
we have Patricia. No, I don't. That's just it, Patricia. I don't know what my time of birth is.
We were wondering if you could figure out, if you could backtrack
I do
from
know
where
where.
she is.
I do know where I was born. She says, I'm here. Do you know your time of birth, Maddie? I don't. Where were you born? I do know that. Without that I can do your chart, only not your ascendant. Yeah.
But
Oh,
can you not take
I
it
know
back
my
from,
ascendant. Really? Because my ascending sign is Scorpio. It's the rising sign that you can't find without a birth time, I thought.
well, you should be able to take it, you should be able to take where you are right now and move it back and find out when you were born.
Hmm.
I just thought Patricia's pretty not she's
Pretty
knowledgeable and
adept at, yeah, the card, at the astrology and stuff.
yeah. So I thought she might
Okay,
be able to do it.
I do have 4 cards fell out for you. I know we normally only do 3. The one that I've got says, the first one is connect with nature. And it says you're rejuvenated and inspired by spending time outdoors. That's the best place to be. The next one, your love life.
Oh, sweet.
Do you have a love life, Patricia? If you don't, you might now.
Well, you know what, according to the prophecies, is a time of reconnecting because it's turning from the I to the we. And that means relationships are powerful right now.
Hmm.
So
It
yeah,
it says the basis of your question involves your romantic life, which is now changing for the better.
well, it's been with light workers, it's been 15, 20 years that people have not had relationships. I think we've done our share. I think we've done we've made we made that sacrifice to get to know ourselves. Now it's time to get to know the we.
Mm-hmm.
Good luck.
And then the next one I have is new home.
Oh, that's perfect for Patricia.
So it says moving is a step in the right direction for you. And the last one I have is with children. Not necessarily your children, just
Maybe
that your connection in this earth is with children and it is part of your life's purpose.
it would be interesting.
Hmm?
That would be interesting.
Mm-hmm. Um, yeah, so I don't know. Do you want me to message you, Patricia, with my information that I have?
She probably say yes.
Well, she'll answer later on. See, we might make it to 2:30.
That's all right. I'm okay.
Thank you, Patricia. Uh, did you have anything for Patricia?
Um, every time I look at her energy, I still see her either visiting or going towards the Pyrenees. It could be Spain. It could be just past Spain.
Nice.
So I still see travel, European travel. I guess it might not be as easy now with they're out of the EU, right?
Oh,
I don't know. So good luck. I still see travel there. I still see a guy there,
A guy there?
a man, a male.
Well, that probably would go in with the card that I pulled for her love life then.
Yeah.
Yay. Well,
Yeah, hopefully.
yay if you want it.
I think it's a genetic imperative that we reach out between men and women or whatever, between the positive and the male, the positive and the negative. We reach out to be inclusive. I think it's a genetic imperative, honestly.
Hmm. And then we have Lily again saying, when you don't shut your mind, you make scenarios which don't even exist. Oh, I know that all too well. Trust me. I also think a lot, but I am working on myself to hear more from the universe and God.
That's awesome.
Hi, Tay Tay. How are you today? Hello. Any messages for me?
Let's see, Tay.
Oh,
What did you get?
oh, nothing. I'm just looking at Jennifer's next response. She says, my granddaughter told us to throw water on it. I thought holy water might help. Go to the church and get some holy water. Absolutely.
You
Or
could
maybe
actually bless it.
make yourself some moon water and eclipse water from tomorrow night. Just let it sit out, put it out tonight, let it sit out tonight, tomorrow night, and Tuesday night.
And have the intentions of blessing it. It's just like you do food.
Yeah, that sounds like it would be a good thing, Jennifer.
Yeah.
Sorry, back to Tay Tay now. I'm sorry, your mom jumped in there.
Okay, let's see. So I'm assuming you haven't found your babies yet.
Oh, heavens no, she'd be going, guess what?
Hmm. So for you, Tay, believe it or not, if you can stand out under the new moon, especially during the eclipse, and just allow the energy to wash through you, that's going to help you more than anything else at the moment. And the new moon, the partial eclipse will negate partial energies. It won't negate everything because it's a partial eclipse, but during the moon, it's a negative energy. It's a zero energy. So that will help you to break through any resistance you have. When with it's even 60%, I think where you are, I think you're under the full effects of the partial. So stand under the full moon. You just 5-10 minutes. You don't have to stand there for 3 hours, and just have the intentions of breaking through old fears. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And it wouldn't hurt to put something down on paper and burn it up to the universe too.
Yes, that works well.
Jennifer says upper 80s this week. We've already covered that. I'm so jealous. I hate winter. I am a summer girl through and through.
I'm just sitting here thinking to myself, should I buy really expensive boots so I don't, because I'm so afraid of falling? Because here it snows, it melts, freezes.
Well, are expensive boots going to help you?
Well, these ones have claws in them.
Oh, I'm going to say, unless you have ones that have the cleats and that dig right into the ice.
Yeah. These ones do, but they cost, a fair amount of money.
Hmm.
And do I go out enough?
Well, there's that too, right?
Yeah. But I fall, that's the end of me.
Well, don't think of it.
Yeah,
You know what
because
they say, if it's on your mind, it might
it's
happen.
all
So
cement,
don't
right?
think of
Yeah.
Hi, Joe. How are you? Hey, Maddie and Eliz-Sha. Any messages from my guides? Thank you.
Hmm. They're telling you, I think, set thunder.
No, that was my cards.
Oh, okay. They're telling me to tell you to relax a little bit. You have you want things to work out exactly as you've planned them, A, B, C, D. They're telling you to relax a bit, sit back and allow the energy more freedom. And if you allow the energy more freedom, something's coming will come to you that is above and beyond what you anticipated. And but the control of the energy, control of what you want is not to your benefit. Just a little bit. They're not asking you to give up your hopes and dreams at all. There's keep your hopes and dreams, just how it happens. Allow it to be more fluid. Okay, I hope that makes sense to you, and I hope that helps a little bit. Because I do see things turning out for you the way you want them to.
Nice.
Okay.
Eva says ascendant equals rising sign. No, I don't know. I don't think it is.
I don't know. Hey, Maria.
Trisha, this is where you would have to step in. Maria Herrera. Hi, Maria. How are you? Hope you're having a lovely day. Hello, Maddie and Eliz-Sha. How are you today? Should I cut ties with S? Thank you.
Yes. Sorry, I got a yes. I didn't get any information on it. I just got yes. And you're already thinking that way. You're thinking that S and you are not working out. I think part of it's your ego, but a lot of it's your heart that says this is not right. And forget the ego part, the thinking part, go to the heart and check again, check. But I think your heart has said, yes, it's time to move on. You deserve better, and you always will deserve better, you know.
Who did I just read? Maria, right?
No, we didn't read Maria. We
didn't?
went to Andre, so I think we missed
Oh, I'm
Maria.
so sorry, Maria. There we went, jumped again. Hello, can I have a message from my spirit guides? Thank you.
Let's see, Maria. So they know that this period in your life, and it's been from earlier in the year to now, has been very hard on you and very, very tough. They're just asking you to keep on hanging in there for a while longer. Things are about to shift and change. Unfortunately, it's probably not immediately, but it's coming. So your life will start to be easier, not just yet. And then it's not a long, not just yet. It's actually quite within your ability to handle. But don't give up. Basically, they're saying don't give up. You always have your love and support with you. Your family's always with you. Do that which gives you the greatest pleasure. And that's it. That's it. Just don't give up. It's time is coming for you.
Patience. That stupid word patience again.
Okay, so it says it. My ascendant sign and your rising sign, also known as your ascendant, gives it its link to the rising sun sign and is often how you will see it described in birth chart analysis. Don't get confused because it's the same thing. So the rising
How
sign
can
is
somebody give me my ascendant sign if they don't know what my time was then? Because I've got an ascendant Scorpio as my ascending sign.
maybe because it suits you.
Well,
Maybe it's intuition. I don't know, but I know
I have to
my
check out Scorpio, see what Scorpio is about.
yeah, because my rising sign and my are my rising sign is the twins,
Hmm.
and my moon sign is the twins.
My moon is Aries. My
Yeah,
sun is Virgo.
yeah. So I'm a triple threat, triple air.
Um, all right. Oh boy, I screwed myself up by jumping.
My world.
My world. Hi, I met a new guy named Majubi. Will he ever want a romantic relationship with me?
Uh, don't rush, because I got yes he would, but don't rush because there's something about him that he hasn't shown you yet. Like maybe he's already married, and maybe he just wants a second wife or something like that. So there's something he hasn't shown you yet. So take your time. Be careful about this man. He doesn't feel like a bad person, but his belief system may not exactly fit with your belief system. And you want to walk with care, please.
Next.
Yeah.
Keisha. Hi, Keisha. How are you? How does Alsaid feel about me? He's a close friend of my ex. I am only friends with Alsaid and want a relationship with him.
El Cid. First thing that hooked into my mind was bros before hoes. So even if he likes you, if your ex doesn't want you doesn't like the idea, not going to happen. As for how he thinks about you, he finds you very attractive. He thinks you're very, really kind of caught. Again, he's not going to step on his friend's toes. And it doesn't matter whether you want a relationship with him because he's got a very strong ethics when it comes to male friends. Okay.
Next, we have Jennifer saying Taylor and I have been doing energy work on the home and land, but it got worse after that. Taylor started doing artwork with signals for protection. Taylor started dreaming high vibrational dreams. Oh, sigils. Sorry, not signals. Sigils.
I again, laughter is going to get you more than just working with energy. I guarantee that laughter will work better on these creatures.
Hmm. We have GS. Is that a new name?
I'm not sure when it comes to number letters like that. I don't know.
To me, it looks new. If you're not new, sorry. And if you are, welcome. Me and Shake. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Oh, I butcher a lot of names. I apologize.
Yeah,
Broke up. Any chance of reconcilement if I were to stop talking to him for 3 months? Man, I can't even read today.
if you stop talking to them for 3 months, I can almost guarantee the relationship is never going to work. But at the moment, he's very angry with you. So do talk to him, because when you talk to him, it just makes him mad all over again. And all he hears is, peanuts. The peanut stories when the adults talk is wah, 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 wah. That's all he hears. And you just make him really angry at the moment. Whether it's his fault or your fault, doesn't matter. He's coming from
Give
his,
it a little bit of time before you
yeah. But 3 months, if he's still angry in 3 months,
walk
he's,
away.
yeah. And don't take time if you broke up. Give yourself time to mourn, but don't wait.
Hmm. Yeah, don't waste your time waiting. There's lots of people out there for you to meet.
Yeah,
And so Patricia does say that your rising sign is your ascendant sign. Well, how would Jem get my ascendant sign if she didn't know what my birth time was? Hmm.
it changes every 2 hours. So if you know the general time, then you probably so you know the 2 hours within, and your personality type would probably go with Scorpio.
Hmm. Well, I'm going to have to look it up to see if it fits me.
Well, you got a high sex drive, so yeah.
Lily says, "Oh, moon eclipse is a bit heavy, but it serves a purpose."
It's
Next we
going
have,
to it's
oops, sorry.
I just going to say it's going to be extremely heavy.
Well,
Nothing is light and gentle right now.
I'm going to just be closing my doors, turning off all my lights, and sit in my bedroom and just pray. And then we have Melissa. Oh, a question for me.
Yeah.
Can we use Maddie's pendulum to ask if Soul Dad will contact me before the year is? I didn't even get the question out. Yes, and
Sweet.
it's a pretty hard yes too. Like it's
Nice.
swinging.
Yeah.
So that's going to be my answer. I hope you let me know if that happens. I always like to know when my pendulum is right. Seems to be right for everybody else that I ask questions for, just never right for me.
But the thing is, most people who do this don't ask for themselves. I get intuitions for myself all the time. I go, yeah, okay, I can guarantee that's not right.
Well, all right, then I won't believe it for me anymore. But it does seem to work for everybody else, so
Yeah.
that's good. Patricia says the eclipse is in my seventh house. The North Node is going into Pisces next year, so makes sense. I can do your chart, Maddie. Oh, I love that, Patricia.
Would be kind of nice.
Magnets Millions. Hello, am I destined to ever fall in love and marry? Never fully experienced this.
It's on your bucket list, hey man.
Are you young? I'm just asking because
You don't have to be young to fall in love.
I mean to not have love up to this point.
Oh yeah. I don't think it matters. Yeah, yeah, I think it's more important that you're open to the experience. Uh, or are you destined to fall in love and marry? I'm going to tell you something. You probably don't want to hear it, but this is what it is.
But you're going to say it anyway.
I'm going to say it anyway. You will. You have the capabilities of falling in love and be happily married, but you have to let down your heart wall. If you don't let down your heart wall, you cannot allow anybody in to be loved.
Yeah.
And
Just before you said that, that's what I came up with was let the walls down.
uh-huh. And I see barbed wire walls around your heart. So spend some time bringing down the heart walls. And also look at the floor of your heart. Sometimes the floors look so beautiful, but they're because you can't get through them. It's so it's not just the walls, it's the flooring too. You have to let go of all the fears and distrust, and realize that all those fears, all those distrusts are not for other people, they're for you, because everything that you are is inside of you. And if you have no fears, no distrust, then the people that come to you are going to be open and loving and caring. And yes, they're going to be a-holes too, because nobody's perfect. And if you expect perfect, forget it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so being in love is dealing with people, each separate incident separately, if that makes sense. You just can't go, okay, he was really mean to me here and I won't deal with it. You have to deal with it and then go on to the next incident. And sometimes they're going to be too many, you're going to walk away.
But just make sure you learn from those experiences and don't keep walking into the same thing over and over again.
And don't take it with you. And that's the problem, magnets. Don't take the past with you. Okay? Because if you take the past with you, it's going to happen again.
Yeah, actually, something, I can't remember what I was doing, but it basically said that same thing: quit bringing the past into the future.
Yeah. And it's the heart wall.
Next, we have Barbara Jackson.
Hi,
You,
Barbara.
hi, Barbara, how are you? You were right. September would be a very difficult month for me, especially around this time. When will things start getting better for me? I'm going through a lot of changes and it's causing me grief.
Okay, this goes on with what magnets, millions. It is when we hold on to, for lack of a better word, our ego, which says we're hurt, we're in pain, then it continues. But if you can go, okay, what am I learning from it? Like Maddie was saying, what can I learn from this? What can I release out of myself? And look at yourself clearly. So we have a tendency, especially North Americans, of looking at life and going, I'm not going to touch that pain. Where the answer is, I'm going to hold that pain in me until it's clear and gone. So you step into it, no thinking. When you think, it screws it up.
Cry through it.
Yeah. And then once it's gone through, it does not come back. It may come back just to test that it's gone, but that's it. And once that lesson is gone, that problem, 99% of the time, that problem is gone too. And I know this because A, I've done it myself, and B, I've watched people work through things and it never comes back. So for you, 1 month from now, the light, for October 15th, the light should be golden around you. If you can allow things to work, if you can allow yourself to work through this sorrow, this sadness, and don't feel that it was aimed at you. It wasn't aimed at you. You just happened to be in the way of it.
And
So,
believe in your heart that this too shall pass.
well,
It can't stay down forever. And trust me, if anybody knows that, it would be me.
yeah. So King Saul, this too shall pass.
Yes. And patience.
Mm-hmm. But get rid of the hook. Get rid of the pain. What's causing the pain? And sometimes you want to go back into other lifetimes. And I have found working with people that 99% of the problems in this lifetime come from another lifetime, because this is a ending lifetime. We're moving on to new beginnings. So a lot of the things have come through the ages with us.
Okay, I'm just going to skip ahead a little bit here. Maria, I did not miss your question. We did answer you.
We just about
We
missed you
just
though.
did it in a wrong order. But we did get to you. I hope that you got it. Okay, did that. See, now I'm all confused again. We did that. Okay, Patricia says, yes, Maddie, message me. Tay, thank you. I will try that. I hope it works. In the past, when I've had animals reincarnate, I get them a month later. I'm not sure why it's taking me so long this time. Do
Two
you think
things.
maybe because it's everything is so up in the air about are you living with your mom and you're
Yeah,
ready to move too? And
yeah, she does. So that's one reason. And another reason is because you've lost so many animals and because you love them so deeply, you have built up a shell. You don't want to be hurt again. You want them, but you don't want to be hurt again. And that there's no guarantee on that, unfortunately. So there's two things.
next, sorry, am I moving on?
Yeah,
Priscilla G. Is that a new name?
no, we had the same question last week.
I recognize that. Is it really true that Kizzy has expensive furniture in her apartment?
Probably.
Patricia says, call on Archangel Michael, Jennifer.
That's a good idea. He's the warrior.
Mm-hmm. And Maria says, hi, Maddie, you skipped my question, but no, we did go back to you. I did realize that we did skip you.
Yeah.
Crystal Pickett says, how long do you see Johnny and Gigi marriage lasting? And who will file for the divorce and walk away first? Will it be easy divorce? Thank you, ladies. Sorry, I don't mean to laugh.
It's never going to be easy. Divorces are never easy. They're dirty and everything, and it will take a long time because there's a lot of anger and fighting that one needs to go through first before they get to it. And so 5 years, maybe 6, and probably Gigi. But don't wait for him, Crystal.
Yeah, I don't know. Don't, that's my advice to anybody. Don't wait. Don't
Yeah,
wait. If they're meant to be and if there's somebody supposed to be coming to you, they will come. Patricia says, do you know the hospital, Maddie? Yes, I do know my hospital. But as far as I know, they send their records someplace and then they put them in archives. And
costs a lot of money to buy.
well, it's not only that, but it takes like my youngest daughter that passed away. She was trying to get her long form birth certificate from Alberta so she could claim her Métis card. She died before they could even start going through the process. That's how long it's like it took. And for my other daughter, apparently it took almost a year for them to finally get her long form. So it's not such an easy process to try and find your birth records, unfortunately. Angel says, will I ever find an African guy who is my type and lives in California like me?
Where
Pendulum,
where
please.
where are we?
With Angel.
Okay, I missed Angel.
So we had Crystal, then we had
Oh yeah,
Patricia,
okay,
and
there I see it.
Angel's right underneath me. Will I
Mm-hmm.
ever find an African guy who is my type and lives in California? Pendulum, please. Will Angel ever find her guy? Yes. Can you give me a bit of a timeline? Within 6 months? Within 4 months? 2 months? No, so about 4 months is what it says. And yes, you will meet somebody.
So around Christmas time. A lot of people go into relationships around Christmas time.
Hmm.
And I think people just don't like being alone at Christmas time. Their hearts are more open.
Well, I did spend my last Christmas by myself. It was a little tough.
Yeah.
Mind you, it's the first one I've ever spent alone in my life, ever, ever.
Okay. Yeah. I've always had my kids around me.
Yeah, me, me too. Usually, I'm sure that they're here in spirit somewhere.
Oh, I'm sure of that.
Patricia says, "Thank you, Elijah. Stay safe."
Thank you.
Guy Cressy, hi, Gress. Hi, Guy. I kind of put the guy and Gressy at the same time. Mary Alice said that she's struggling financially because I don't allow her to live with me in my apartment. Is there any truth to this claim that she is making?
Might be, but is it your problem? Do you want her to live with you? If you want her to live with you, then fine. But if you have chosen not to let her live with you, then that's still not your problem. I'm sorry about that.
No, it's not.
Not your problem.
It is
I mean,
not.
if she's doing that, it's kind of a form of blackmail.
Well, it kind of is, isn't it? She's playing on your sympathies.
And do you
Don't let
want
her
a
do it because
relationship?
she'll just use you.
Exactly. And I have a feeling that with your neat freak, she's the opposite, and you will be driven insane. And if she's a neat freak and you're not, you'll still be driven insane.
Next we have, are we moving on? Sorry.
Yep, we're moving on.
We have Eva again saying that stupid word, patience. I know, I hate that word. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Sorry,
Everybody
hate's
else
pretty
does
strong. I
too.
don't like that word.
Everybody hates that word.
That stupid word, patience. And yes, Aries placements, you know of, Maddie. I have an Aries moon. My moon is an Aries also.
Warriors.
Is that what that is? Is that why I'm going through
Aries
everything
is
I
the
go
god
through?
of
Because
war.
I'm a warrior woman?
Aries is the god of war.
Oh, that's right. He is God of War. So,
Mhm.
that's another thing that's coming up too. I think Mars is going into Aries. So that,
Ooh.
and I think it's right around the election time in the States.
Uh,
I'm pretty sure that's what Pam Gregory said when I was watching that.
hmm.
Next, we have Rachel Turow. Michael wrote me a letter from jail, but I never received it. Will it ever arrive, or did it get lost, misplaced in the mail system? Maybe it got confiscated before it even got out of the jailhouse.
Yeah, because the people in that system are kind of a-holes. So just keep writing and tell him not to put too much. Be careful what he writes because they will take advantage of it. And if they don't feel like sending it on, they won't.
Yep.
Mm,
Uh, Next.
yeah,
Mandy, Louise, is that a new name?
I think that is a new name.
I think that is a new name. Welcome, Mandy, if you are new. Always love to see new people here. Will me and my SP get back together? Tell me what I need to know. He keeps giving me mixed signals. Right off the bat, I'm saying walk away.
Yep, I agree. Mixed signals means he hasn't made up his mind, and the harder you make it for him to be with you, more likely the SP will fight to be with you. It's the hunt. They like the hunt. It's a natural thing for men to want to be to hunt. And it's not a game. This part is not well, it might be a game, but both people are happier when you follow the natural rhythm of their energy. Because so I've said this 100 times or more. A woman will walk into a field to see a good place to camp, fresh water, poisonous snake, a carrot, a root veggie. Man will walk into the same field and you go, huh, bison, hunt. That's Men are different from women.
Oh,
We
they are a
cannot,
different species.
do
Sorry, that's right.
we do not think the same. So they love the hunt. Let them hunt, which means don't be easy. Be proud, be not expensive, but have a value, be valuable. Not expensive, that's a different thing, and not necessarily a great thing. Be valuable. Consider yourself valuable. Okay.
Boy, we sure took that 10-minute reading to the 3 o'clock time limit again, I think. Patricia says I was born 8:55 p.m. My ascendant is in Pisces and my Aries is in the 2-hour time frame. Magnets millions. I'm not sure what your response is there. All I'm seeing is 3 question marks.
Oh, okay, good. And here it says 3 hearts, 3 blue hearts.
Oh, is all I'm getting is question marks.
No, 3 blue hearts.
Thank you, Magnets millions. Jennifer says, I do, Patricia. Thank you. Archangel Michael gives me strength. Patricia says, you are protected, Jennifer. Put an angel central in your house.
I think in this case, you don't want it in the house so much as in the center of the property. So with the houses in the center of the property, yes, but it's the property itself that has these entities around it.
Morgan David gives us a thumbs up. Thank you,
Yep.
Morgan. Jennifer Schwab, we will bring in more joy and happiness around our home. My grandson is coming in 12 days. Oh my goodness, already?
Shoot, really?
Where did that? It feels like she just got pregnant. Man, time is flying.
It really is.
On the 27th of September. Oh, my sister is, she's going to be a Libra.
Yes.
My sister is the 28th of September.
And
That's always
and the
joyful.
19th.
We're very excited. Tay says, yeah, that makes sense. Jennifer says, can't wait for the move, though. This land and home energy has been exhausting. Looking
It really
forward
is.
to new energy in another state, hopefully soon. The change will be good for us. Maybe after the baby is born, just do it. Sell everything off and just move.
Exactly. I think that might be, you're going to have to put your trust into the move.
Okay, we're gonna start moving a little quicker because
Yeah, because I'm
it is become.
fading.
I should have went first again. Darn
I
it!
was going to. I was going
I
to
know, and I
suggest
was
it,
gonna say it, and then we just started going.
and I forgot, actually. I was going to say, okay, now you, and I just forgot.
Then we just got more questions. Seven Ocean Skies. Hi, Seven Oceans. How are you? Any messages for the next 2 weeks?
Same. Make sure you know how to surf the energies and hunker down low while you do it, because they're going to be rapid and fast, and they can swish and turn unexpectedly. And I'm sorry, I have nothing else. I wish I had.
Seven Earth Princess. Any messages for my Aunt Astrid from the other side? Thank you.
And Astrid. Yeah, I think I'm just getting a little tired because she came in. She's she's got a strong sense of this acerbic energy, and she's basically saying, you know what you need to do, just do it. And of course, every single one on the other side comes in and sends their love to you and everything like that. And she says you're very capable of achieving your goals. Okay, so like I said, my energy is starting to
Wayne.
yeah.
I think Rachel is the last question that we have.
Okay.
The rest are just comments. Rachel, any messages from my grandfather, Kay?
Grandfather K. He's a very touchy-feely. Your grandfather. He put his hand on my shoulder, which I think is meant for you, not for me. He's put his arm around you and touching your shoulder, and he's looking down at something, and it's lit up, and it's showing it to you. And I think he was very, as your grandfather, he would spend a lot of time helping you develop your curiosity and showing you things, maybe things from the earth, maybe things from science, maybe ways of thinking, spiritual things, but he's basically saying he's still there with you, and he's still assisting you in finding out new and interesting facts. And of course, he sends out a great deal of love. And Raphael, come a little earlier, because right now, unfortunately, my iron is kind of bottomed out, and I'm running out of steam. So
Jennifer says, Patricia, great advice about the angels in my home. Thank you. Eva says, that is straight up emotional manipulation, guy.
exactly. Yep.
Yes, yes, yes. Rachel Thoreau says, so the letter that Michael sent me got lost in the mail?
I think it was
I think
I think it was not sent. It might come later, but I don't think they bothered to send it, because the guards are not necessarily kind-hearted individuals.
Jennifer says, do you feel like my grandchildren are safe with our spiritual power around them? Oh yes, of course.
Yeah, and children
They have their own spiritual power around them.
yeah, they have a safe 99% of the time they have a safety net around them, unless they've come in for a lesson in that specific area. I don't think your children have, because they're too highly evolved. Yeah.
Patricia says 2025 is a very good year, Jennifer, for everyone. Oh Lord, I hope so, because I have had 3 of the worst years ever.
I don't want to live through any more of this bull.
No, me neither. I'm done.
Yeah.
Hope
I do
people.
think we're going to have an election this a
Well, I
state
keep
election.
reading that the election looks like it's more imminent coming up
I
than
hope it's in December, November, December, though. I don't want it in October. That's too fast.
Yeah. Patricia says, hope people's dreams come true. Prayers are powerful, Jennifer. Yes, they are.
Prayers are extremely powerful. My mother was religious, and she was on a prayer team, a prayer line, pardon me. And I never saw it fail, ever. Just
No,
the stuff that would come out of that was just pure miracles.
well, there's power in prayers and there is power in numbers.
Yeah. So get a
Uh,
prayer line.
and Jennifer says, Patricia, yes, prayers are powerful. I pray everyone has a wonderful 2025.
Me too.
Kay says, thank you both for the live today. I hope everyone has a great week. Patricia says, actually, Mars has just gone into Cancer and will be there for 6 months. Unusual, as it should be there for 1 month only. Oh, great.
Cancer and Mars. So that means people who are Cancer people are going to be feisty.
I'll be staying
Yay!
away from those people.
Uh,
That's the first question I'm going to ask everybody. What's your sign? And I have a shirt that goes, it's not you, it's your sign. I'm going to start wearing that.
oh, I love that.
All right. Well, that was the end of our question. And here we are at 3:00. And if you have enough energy for me,
Let's see what I can do. Okay, first thing that came in was go to the casino again. There's food involved at the casino again.
I keep saying we have to find a new place to eat.
Well, there are some really good restaurants in town.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I wouldn't go to Mr. Mike's, but that place you used to go behind that's pretty good. Is it still open?
Yeah, I've suggested that, the Crown and Anchor. Mm-hmm.
Because the food at the Crown and Anchor was pretty darn good. I forgot all about that place,
Mm.
because
I know
I've been wanting a hamburger for
people that wanted to take me for lunch, and there's like, where the hell is that?
yeah.
I'm like, behind Mr. Mike's and behind the Hideaway, and they're like, really? There's a place there?
Yeah, but so far they have the best hamburgers I've had in town.
Yes, they're delicious.
Okay. I still see you in a dress. I don't know why the dress is important. It's not the same dress every day at time, but it's a very feminine dress. So I think the energy, it's not the dress, it's the femininity that's important. This is dumb. Keep your hair long.
Okay, as I was thinking of getting it not cut short, I was going to keep the length, but I was going to get everything else cut shorter, but I will leave it.
No, that they're talking about the length, not the
Hmm.
but keep your hair long. And maybe go to Nikki.
Mm-hmm.
Da, 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 da. It's going to work out for you.
Okay.
At least this week, it's going to work out for you. So,
Okay. Sounds good.
and I can't think of anything else. I'm sorry.
That's all right.
Yeah.
No, we talk a lot during the week. If anything pops up, I'm sure you'll let me know.
Well, lately, I'm just surviving right now.
I know we hardly chat anymore. I'm feeling lonely.
Thing is, I get up, I do 15 minutes worth of work, and I go, okay, I'm tired. I got to lay down. And
Well, if your iron is that low, of course you're going to be tired,
yeah,
and
and it,
there's got to be something that we can do for you. Okay, all of us energy workers out there, we need to send energy to Elijah to raise her iron levels.
yeah, because it's down to 19. It should be minimum above 75. And they won't give me an infusion because my hemoglobin is above 100. Though when I looked at it, the indicators that my hemoglobin is low, I have all the indicators. Lightheaded. I don't faint. I haven't fainted, but you know, all
Let's hope
those
you
things.
don't. Get
Well, I'm
those
not
boots.
planning.
Get those boots.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's frustrating as oh hey, but
Tay goes, uh-oh, I'm a Cancer.
well, that might be good because that means that you will be fighting it out there. You're fighting through.
And Patricia says it will give you great energy, Tay Tay.
So AP says, want you see what I can do, but I'm running out of energy, AP.
Oh, I'm so sorry. See, I am.
No, but we already said we were cut off. AP. So basically what they showed me was like a bathtub, big bathtub with a big plug. Pull the plug, let all that crap fall down to the bottom and wash out. Rinse yourself off with fresh energy, because what you're doing is exactly what Maddie was talking about earlier today, is letting go of all that no longer serves. And if you're hanging on to it, saying, oh, I feel crappy, I feel bad, then it's going to stick around. But if you go, I no longer need you, thank you very much, please, you're welcome to leave. Okay, just do that. Bring in fresh, clean energy and keep doing that every time you feel like crap. And soon you're going to start to feel better. Okay.
It's a long, slow process. I will tell you that it is. There's
Yeah.
no easy answer to it, but just keep putting in your mind that this too will pass.
And it's going to be faster now because the energy is pushing us to let go of crap. So like 6 months ago, we didn't have the same energy as we have this particular month. So
And like I said, time is starting to move way too fast. It's going to be spring next week.
yeah, we kind of jumped through Christmas, right?
Well, Christmas will be next week. Spring will be 2 weeks down the road.
I have to say, I like the Chinese New Year's too.
Mhm.
I like because this is the year of the dragon. What comes next? I don't know. I'll have to look it up. Okay, Ava's Mars is in Cancer, so it's my oh. marital return
marital return for
for
6
6
months.
months. What does that
She
mean?
also says, good luck with the iron levels, Elijah. I know from experience how energy depleted it feels being so low in iron.
Oh, I just about died about 10, 15 years ago because my iron was so low. They sent my doctor sent me to have my blood tested, and they phoned him, said, "Is this a joke? Is this person dead?" I bloody felt like I was.
I don't mean to laugh, but like, really?
I don't know if they really, but that's what he told me.
Patricia says it will give you great energy, Tay Tay. Tay Tay says, I hope so, Patricia. Eva says,
No,
good luck with the
no,
iron.
there is no hope. There is only due.
Mm-hmm. Eva says, my Mars is in Cancer, so does my marital return 6 months. Patricia says, it's not in any opposition to you, Tay Tay. Just keep it cool if anything annoys you.
Yeah, my grandson's a dragon.
And Eva says, thank you for another lovely live interactive. I enjoyed it a lot. Laughter sure is high vibe. And that's, I so enjoy these because I think this is the most I laugh all week is when we're on here. Um,
Laughter is amazing. We lived in this house and it craved blood down in Mexico. And it literally it pushed every single one of us down the stairs that were cement. Every single one of us. But we got out of there as soon as we could. But literally we would sit and we'd laugh and joke, and we just about starved to death in that house. My kids to this day hate toast with fat, with fried and fat, because that's all the money we had.
mm,
But
yep.
uh, but we're really glad to have it gone.
And welcome. It's very nice to see all the new people here today.
Yes.
Um, AP says, thank you. Feel better soon, Elijah. Jennifer says, mighty grandson will be a dragon. Powerful energy.
Yeah, there's my Elsa dragon.
And Patricia says, he'll be charming and attractive Libra.
Yep.
And Jennifer says, I really enjoy the lives as well. And Tay Tay says, I'm usually able to control myself. Usually.
Don't control, allow. Let's go before I keep on talking, because I think my brain is going.
Delusional. Delirious.
Yep. And what time is 3 o'clock?
It is 3 o'clock. Yep.
Yeah, and I should figure out food for supper. Yay.
I'm so tired of deciding what I'm eating. It's
Well,
just now I just graze.
I have rice ready to cook. That's as far as I've got.
Oh, I did
Oh no,
have
I
some
have
rice.
chicken.
I had rice the other night and I had a pork tenderloin left over, so I made myself some pork fried rice for dinner last night.
Sounds good.
That
Yeah,
was my dinner.
I pulled chicken out for supper.
Oh,
So
shoot. Thank you for the reminder. So did I like 3 days ago. I really hope it's still okay.
cook it well.
Oh yeah, it's chicken. I wouldn't not cook it well. I've
Okay.
been food poisoned from raw chicken before, and I was
Not
on death
fun.
for. My doctor actually made a house call to me.
Oh,
I was so,
yeah.
and he wanted me to go to the hospital the next morning because he said you're going, and that's it. I said no, I'm not. I said I will do whatever I can at home first. I said if I fall, I will go to the hospital. Didn't
Yeah.
last very long, thank God.
I went to a restaurant. This is again in Mexico, and I had seafood. Within an hour, I was super sick.
That's
And
my niece. They went. It was her first holiday. They went to Mexico. She ordered steak rare.
mm,
She's now missing half of her intestines.
whoa, I wasn't that sick.
No, yeah, she was so sick.
Well,
So sick.
yeah.
Lesson learned, don't eat raw meat in Mexico.
Ooh.
Uh,
I was so sick that I was throwing up.
it was coming out both ends of me, and I was poop and blood, and oh, it was not good.
That's what happens when you
That's
get
a little
old.
more information than anybody needed to know. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Oh, but the headache that goes with it, that's the part that's the worst part.
Yeah, and it just came on like that, and it was like it. I ate the chicken at lunchtime, and it didn't hit me until 11 o'clock at night. Just
Hmm.
when I was about to go to bed, and I thought, oh, I don't feel so good, and I went to the bathroom, and that was it.
It takes up to 6 hours to go through your system, but no, I had it, bam,
Yep,
and I never went back to that restaurant.
I wouldn't either. I had no choice. It was my school.
Ooh,
um,
Ava says we all poop. That's true.
yeah, I know, but you don't want to talk about it in national
Yeah,
where everybody in the world is watching.
yeah.
Tay says, and usually is, Jennifer says, does your grandson already show his strong personality as a baby, Elijah?
Oh, yes, yes. He runs the family. He's what, 3 months old? He was born in May. He runs the family. That's two of mom and dad and
Yeah,
two
but
older
that's what
kids.
babies do.
Yeah,
Babies are good for that.
yeah. And
Tay
he,
says, I hope you get better soon, Elijah. Patricia says, you'll be fine, Tay. Enjoy the energy.
yeah.
Tay says, I will, thank you. Patricia says, Year of the Dragon. Yes, I'm one. Jennifer says, love you ladies so much. Love you guys too for being here every week. Jennifer says, prayers, feel better soon. And we all poop.
Yeah, we're family. You know, after a while we become family.
All right.
Anyhow, let's call it.
We best get going before we start talking about more personal stuff.
Can't get much personal than poop. Okay, I just what did I do? Are you still there?
Yes.
Okay, I lost us.
Okay, everybody, have a wonderful week. Hit the likes, the subscribe. Comments are great. Hearts are great. I'll see you next week. Where are you now? Elijah, what did you do? Okay, well, I'm going to say goodbye, everybody, because I'm not sure how to get out of here. And I don't even know if I am still live because it says you're still streaming live on YouTube. Thanks, Elijah. Appreciate that. Everybody have a great week. My heart heals your heart, and please don't forget to spread the love.